Okay, here we are. We need some music set up somehow. Do we have speakers? I mean, I have speakers back there, but is there anybody with speakers? We're gonna have to have some music. Is these?
He's not here today.
He has speakers. Used to bring speakers.
Yeah, I can bring you.
He has huge speakers in class.
In his bag, yeah.
In his bag.
Does he really? For what?
For
For the bus.
Eustace has speakers. Where's Eustace from? Lithuania? Is it like a Lithuanian
Yeah.
thing? Are you gonna put the phone away? No, it isn't. It's like hanging out of your pocket. Okay. All right. Here we are in physics. Welcome. Now we're doing linear motion, and we're going to be doing problem set 2, entitled motion, and I want to do a bunch of problems from that. All right? So I'm going to read the problem. I'll do it on the board. Make sure you have your calculators out, so that we know how to do the calculations, okay? Now, it says Hans stands at the rim of the Grand Canyon and yodels down to the bottom. He hears his yodel echo back from the canyon floor 5.2 seconds later. Assuming that the speed of sound is 340 meters per second, how deep is the canyon at this location? So, remember what an echo is. An echo is, here's the wall, and here is the source of the sound here. When it goes like this, and then is reflected back, that's 5.2 seconds, correct? Yes? 5.2 seconds. Obviously, what? It's obviously vertical, right, because you're shouting down, but the concept of an echo. If I shout, and then it bounces back 5.2 seconds later, and you know that the velocity equals 340 meters per second, how far did the sound travel? Well, we know, what do we know? We know that V equals distance over time. Correct? We know that the velocity is going to be 340 meters per second. What is going to be the time? What's going to be the time? Where do you get 10 seconds from?
No, 5.2.
Where do you get 10 seconds from? Mohammed says 10 seconds. I'm wondering, where did you get 10 seconds from?
Because that is the collapse.
So if it's going to be 5.2 seconds round trip, how long is it going to take to get there? 2.6 seconds, correct? Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
So the distance is based on 2.6 seconds, correct? So the answer would be based on 2.6 seconds. Yes? All right? So to review, for whatever reason I wrote that sideways. .6 seconds, 340 meters per second equals velocity, that equals time. Distance equals what? Solve V equals D over T for D. Solve for D, but solve for the equation.
884.
No, I understand that, but solve V equals D over T, solve for D. What does D equal?
884.
Yes, thank you, I know that, but in terms of the variables, he's doing the problem for me, he's not really getting what I'm saying. It's going to be D equals VT, guys.
Yeah.
Yes? I know that you're giving me the answer, you're skipping a step, and that's fine. I mean, no, that's fine. But the equation is D equals VT.
Yeah.
So D equals 2.6 seconds times 340 meters per second.
Yes.
So D, vertical, the vertical equals
884.
804?
884.
884 meters.
Yeah.
A little more than a half a mile,
Yeah.
right? A mile is 1,600 meters, correct? So a little bit more than a mile. Yes?
Yes.
End of exercise 1.
Hey, boy.